Hey there, everybody. Wait. I know you want to skip ahead to the video, but trust me, this is important. So, here recently, things have been kicking off on the Patreon. I mean, really, they have been just skyrocketing. So, we just want to let you all know, for that, when we hit 1,000...
That was messy. Well, so, as things were being said before, somebody didn't wait his turn, we have a Patreon. Yes, that's right, we have a Patreon. And it's been doing quite well. But you know what? It could always be doing better. Boy, that sounded conceited. But you know what? It's fine. So, there's goals on there for $1,000 a month and $2,000 a month. Also, early access to our videos, extra bonuses on our Discord. The benefits just keep coming, so go check it out. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go practice medicine.
So I was talking to this guy the other day. Told me about this lawyer from Hell's Kitchen. He's blind. I don't know how that works.
I mean, you don't have to be able to see to practice law.
No, I know that, but you know how lawyers are usually able to read people? Well, anyway, he was recommended to me by this complete asshole of a detective. I mean, honestly, she drank all the liquor out of my cabinet. Don't know how she didn't die of.
I mean, you got a big cabinet.
You'd be surprised, dude. I mean, honestly, I make my own vodka. It's interesting. I mean, honestly, if you want to know how I do that, I'll never tell. But and then there was this guy I ran into on the subway. There was a shooting, and he got shot like 3 times, and nothing happened.
Well, I mean, they don't make ammunition like they used to.
This is true. And then there was this blonde-haired pretty boy asshole on the news. He's a billionaire or something, and he was talking about the Buddha. I didn't much pay attention.
Wait, you met Jean-Claude Van Damme?
I said a blonde-haired pretty boy who talked about Buddhism.
Okay, yeah, all right, yeah.
No,
Buddhism's where
No. You know what Jean-Claude Van Damme is too busy talking about?
Himself?
Doing splits and keeping up with the rhythm.
God, Jean-Claude Van Damme.
I know. Damn it, Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Jean-Claude Van Damme it.
There's a hilarious compilation of Jean-Claude Van Damme on
Is it him
YouTube.
doing the splits?
It's him doing the splits, and he's like,
I'm okay.
yeah, what is this? What is it? They keep repeating that one line where he's like, something about like, I can do the splits.
I can do the splits.
Okay, well,
He's
we're
like,
no
problem. That was it. No problem.
Okay, we're gonna find that compilation.
And he's like leading like
Yeah,
an
I
aerobics
actually
class.
was watching after this.
It's
I wouldn't
super
mind doing
funny.
that.
It's
That'd
super
be hilarious.
funny.
But okay,
No problem.
So the 4 people I mentioned, the Defenders, watched all 4 series. I watched both seasons of Daredevil. Loved it. I liked the first half of the second season better than I did the second half of the second season. But that's neither here nor there. Jessica Jones was really well done. Luke Cage, I gotta be honest, I probably like Luke Cage the best out of all of them. Have you either of you all seen Luke Cage?
I'm terrible at watching things, Nate.
This is true.
So, yeah, like I'm still midway through Daredevil season 2.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so now that I'm changing jobs, hopefully I will have
that's true.
better
That's
time,
true.
So, hey, Nate, I'm going to watch this for
Okay.
work,
Okay.
obviously.
Okay. What about you, Mike? Which series have you seen all the way through?
Daredevil, both seasons. Watched Jessica Jones. Watched Iron Fist. I watched a little bit of Luke Cage. I didn't really like Iron Fist. Couldn't really get into Luke Cage. Jessica Jones I thought was all right. I really like David Tennant.
Oh yeah. Arguably, well, outside of Wilson Fisk, arguably the best villain in the Marvel Netflix verse.
But then super like Daredevil.
Oh yeah.
I like John Bernthal as Punisher.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on, right?
John Bernthal as Punisher was yeah. I will say this as well. Iron Fist. I could understand where a lot of the criticisms came from, especially in the beginning, because it was rushed. It was a lot of, the storytelling and the writing wasn't as good.
It was
you could
weird
tell that they
because,
were pushing it really
like,
hard.
I saw the first couple episodes of it, and it both felt really rushed and really slow at the same time.
Yeah.
Which is a
Like, not
weird
much-
combination to be able to pull off.
Well,
but not a good one.
well, you see,
I thought David Wenham was really good.
oh yeah, he was great.
I really enjoyed him in that.
Yeah, Finn Jones. I think he could be a good Danny Rand if only they gave him better stuff to say and do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because physically he's very capable. I mean, physically he's very good at embodying the character.
I mean, I had other problems with that series, but that's more of a long-standing societal tendency to vilify, the mental health system. So, yeah, I got problems with that.
Okay, all right.
I actually watched that with somebody who worked at a mental hospital before his current job, and we sat there and we were like, that's not how that would work. That's not how that would work. That's not how that would
Well, you
work.
think about
oh my
this.
God, are they actually doing
Well,
that?
you think about this: public ones versus private ones.
Oh, no. So the way it works in this country, public ones, like the one that he went to,
Yeah.
would not be the first place you go. They would be the last place you go, because the public ones are intended for long-term care.
Okay.
You would go to a private facility first. There is no way that they would keep you longer than maybe a couple of weeks. Maybe.
I was going to say
there were
the rich and powerful pulling strings, though, man. I mean, honestly.
Well,
Honestly, you think about cops. I mean, honestly, the police force is supposed to be this paragon of justice and all that.
Yeah.
But rich assholes pay them enough money. They look the other way and steal shit for them all the time.
I wish you hadn't brought up the cops. Now you got Micah started.
Oh, actually, I was going to talk about the weird drug wars backstory they have for Iron Fist.
I haven't gotten that far.
So
That was
So the bizarre thing to me, I didn't understand the motivations of the series because the Hand is manufacturing heroin,
Right.
and so in this series they're the supplier on one end, so they invent this new kind of heroin that you can't like build up a resistance to it. So each time is like your first high, and then on the back end they create a cure for it. So they control the entry and exit from the market of heroin, but they invent it in like a stick-on tattoo form, so they get rid of needles. So the majority of heroin deaths actually come from contaminated needles.
Yeah, infections.
And also, if you don't need ever-increasing doses to get the same high, the risk of overdose goes way down. And if you just want to stop doing it, they invent a cure. So they made heroin like the safest recreational drug ever.
Yeah, so it doesn't make
and
much
eliminated
sense.
all the danger to the drug.
And you
so
could
really,
say-
like the Hand, this chapter of the Hand really just like,
They did nothing wrong.
they fixed a lot of societal problems in this, and we're supposed to understand that, like, heroin bad, like.
Yeah, well, it's Micah. Micah, that's your panache for being a libertarian versus, the societal norm is like drug be bad, no do drug. Yeah, it's
But it's like
it's
I
ass
mean,
backwards in its
but
thinking.
heroin can be pretty dangerous as it's administered now, and it could be made a lot safer. But it's like, seriously, it's like, what am I supposed to be mad about? Like, they're saving thousands, tens of thousands of lives right now. Like,
Well, I think it's mostly people saying, well, it's for the sake of the public health. Those people shouldn't be doing that to themselves. They're conscious human beings. They're able to do whatever the hell they want. They should be able to do whatever the hell they want.
and I mean, look at what alcohol does to destroy people's lives. I mean, so it's like it just.
Oh yeah. And here's yeah.
Sorry,
And here's my fat splaining for the week. Oh yeah, look at high cholesterol and what it does.
I started saying number one, cardiovascular disease.
Well,
so.
in all
I'm trying
actuality-
to figure out the pharmacology of this new heroin.
Well,
That's
here's-
weird.
well,
It's
here's
fiction
my-
heroin.
I mean, yeah, I know.
I was going to say, yeah. Well, in all actuality, out there, people, my cholesterol's actually really good. My blood pressure's really low. My blood pressure's low considering how big I am. It's unbelievable.
My main issue is
high heart rate, but that's mostly from stress.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I hear yoga helps out with that.
Yeah, you know what else will help with that? Changing jobs. Changing jobs and
this is very true.
moving out of a really, really shitty living situation.
In which you have done one.
And the other one gets fixed tomorrow.
So there you
as
go.
Of time of
so that's
recording.
an announcement, everybody.
So,
hey, yo, Ben's going full-time on the channel.
God help you all.
So, all right. Marvel's Defenders. Official trailer number 2. Here we go. I couldn't really figure out a segue back.
Oh,
into
yeah,
this.
no,
Let's
it's
just go.
Yeah.
Let's just go.
The thing about war is it only works if both sides believe they're the good guys. The truth is, we're not so different. We fight to get back what was once ours.
Damn it.
Hey, Luke.
But in the end, and this is the end, it's just a city. You'll get used to watching them fall.
Electra.
Oh, good.
I think we're safe for now. We need to figure out our next move. No, there's no next move.
And there is no we.
What is that? We're not here to eat. Are those pork?
No, the shrimp. Oh, this guy's got pork.
God, you're weird.
Take on the no one there, Jess.
Shit.
That doesn't matter. Can't fight these people. Not even with whatever it is your hand can do. It's cheap.
It's not.
Yeah,
They're hunting our
like
friends,
you know,
our
Jess.
families, and they're not gonna stop there.
Foggy. I was hoping Foggy was going to be in this.
Death is coming,
There's Stick.
Yeah.
and the only thing keeping Manhattan
Yow.
from crumbling to a pile of dust is the 4 of you.
Is you fuckers.
The war for New York, it's over.
Not yet.
Let's see what they've got to say about it.
Nice ears.
They're horns.
I can see you've formed a kind of bond. I promise you it's temporary.
Electra.
They will disappoint you.
Jessica.
Like it or not, we belong out there together. I'm glad we found each other.
I'm not hugging you.
I'm not hugging you. Well,
I'm not hugging you. Such a good line.
there you go.
It's been a long week.
August 18th.
Man.
Oh,
So
jeez.
1 month away, dude. Jeez.
Man.
Actually, less than 1 month away. 3 weeks away.
Yup.
Fudge sickles, dude. That's awesome.
That's pretty nuts.
So now is it a movie? Is it a series?
It's an 8-part series.
Oh wow.
It's 8 episodes.
Okay.
I was not expecting that.
I don't think a lot of us, any of us were. I mean,
Man, I gotta get caught up.
well, that's just like me, dude. I thought about going back and watching all of them through again because I loved the series. I loved all the series. I loved all of them. I loved Daredevil. I loved Jessica Jones. I loved Luke Cage, and I loved all the series is a loose term, especially for Iron Fist. If they'd have taken their time with it and come up with a better story,
I
okay,
halfway
it's enough bashing
wonder
it.
if they pushed it so they could get to Defenders.
I think so.
Because I mean, none of the others felt, rushed. Well, at least from what you guys have said, because
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, so I can't speak from firsthand
Well,
experience. But
yeah.
like, none of the others felt rushed, then they were pretty much like, okay, we got to get through Iron Fist so we can get to Defenders. But that is kind of counter to, for lack of a better term, the Marvel strategy.
Well, they had to do that with Captain America and Thor. You remember Captain America and Thor were kind of rushed out. The first Captain America, first Thor, which are the weak, which Okay, the first Captain America movie is the weakest Captain America movie.
Well, absolutely.
Yeah, because then you follow it with Winter Soldier and then Civil War. I mean,
yeah, and both of which were wonderful.
Earth-shattering. I mean,
yeah.
Arguably two of the best in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
And, I mean, Thor, Thor was pretty good.
Yeah.
Dark World,
Nah,
Ragnarok looks fantastic.
Ragnarok looks like it's going to be...
I was so excited for Dark World.
How the hell do you waste Christopher motherfucking Eccleston?
Right.
How? Explain that to me. Oh wait, they did Thor: The Dark World.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's find out. So, what do you got to say?
Wow, he really didn't have a whole lot of shit to say, did he?
No, he was at the door before we even.
Yeah.
And
actually, hold on.
Well, the Dark Elves didn't feel like this sort of like.
I gotta hold on. I think there's something about Thor: The Dark World that I
mean, these are supposed to be the things that like ruled the cosmos before,
Okay, actually, I think I remember something about Thor: The Dark World. You know who was originally slated to be the director? Yeah, there it is. Patty Jenkins. She was considered to be the director before she dropped out. So
now, wouldn't that have been an interesting change?
That would have because but then she went to Wonder Woman, and then now we have arguably the best female superhero movie ever. Okay, so Marvel's Defenders, man. I mean, from what we've got so far with the Netflix series to this, I'm very happy with. I'm very happy that they've received as good a treatment as they've gotten, because usually it could be treated with like haphazard, just like oh, it's a quick cash grab. It's like we don't have to like the fans will love it no matter what we put out. No, we need to see something that will entice us to watch it. We need to see something that will reel our attention in, because if there's anything about the modern era of media, attention span is lower than ever. Why
do you think Vine worked?
for a time, and then
a short time,
yes, and then very soon, when Instagram released their when Vine would not go past 6 or 7 seconds, they were doomed from the very beginning, because people, it's fun to see that stuff in the beginning, but then later on, you want to see more. You want to see more, bigger and better stuff.
Well, see now. Okay, so I am very fond of a series of sketch comedy bits called Crap Shots by Loading Ready Run. The longest one of those has been like a minute and a half.
So there you go.
Most of them run like 15 to 20 seconds. So if you can get the delivery down and distill the joke down into its purest form, 6 seconds is plenty.
Oh yeah, 6 seconds is plenty of time, but there's always going to be want and desire to see more and more.
Yeah, but the thing is, do you have any idea, like now, do you have any idea how often I see people watching Vine compilations?
They're not as frequent as they used to be.
They're still pretty frequent.
No, they're still pretty frequent, but in all honesty, you look at the popularity of Vine back then versus now. The watch numbers have gone down. They're still good, but they're nowhere near what they used to be. Because I remember you remember the Thomas Sanders Vine compilation we did that one time when we watched it? I mean, honestly, it had like 30 some odd million views. Now I think it's like only like 40, and it's slowed down because of the death of Vine. And who knows? Maybe that's the thing about viral media. It may catch on again. People may start sharing it again, and it finds new life. I mean, it's just like there was a video that was online for like 7 years, and then all of a sudden someone found it and was just like, "Oh man, this is hilarious! I need to share it." And then the viral wave starts, and then boom, next thing you know, 7 years in, it's a viral hit, and who could have predicted it? Nobody.
Yeah, because it got put out 7 years before it became a viral hit.
Yeah. And the same thing could happen with these Vine compilations. They could be out for another 3-4 years. Next thing you know, there's a potential, there's a There's talk of a Vine revival. People are like, what was Vine? And then, boom, people go back and look at Vine again. And it's weird how it works sometimes.
I'd like to point out we got to this from the Defenders.
Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. I swear to God, sometimes we stay on track, but most of the time we
don't.
go off
Nate,
the rails.
Nate, don't swear to Micah about that.
I'm not swearing to Mike. I'm swearing to his father.
Don't.
Your blasphemy upsets my mother.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I wouldn't want Micah's dad mad at me. He's a scary man.
And on that bombshell, it's time to end. Thank you all very much for tuning in. We'll see you later. Good night.